As the world stands at a geopolitical crossroads, China's meteoric rise to prominence poses a question that echoes through the halls of power. Can this nation reshape the global order that has stood for decades? You are on the Geoland channel, and in this exploration, we delve into the heart of China's ambitious ascent. From economic expansion that defies historical precedents to strategic military advancements and diplomatic maneuvers, China's influence is undeniably expanding. But what drives this shift? How is the United States responding to the challenge of a redefined global landscape? And what implications does China's rise have for international stability, global markets, and the geopolitical balance of power? Join us as we dissect China's global strategy, the critical issues at play, and the broader implications for the international community. This discussion is more than an analysis. It's a deep dive into the forces shaping our world's future. Welcome to Will China Redefine Global Power? Let's uncover the answers together. China's meteoric rise to power. In this section, we turn our focus to the remarkable journey of China's rise, a transformation that has redrawn the global economic and military landscape. Once a sleeping giant, China has awoken, not with a whisper, but with the roar of unprecedented economic growth and ambitious expansion. This narrative begins in the late 20th century, as China opens its doors to the world, embarking on a path of economic reform that would catapult it to become the world's second-largest economy. The keys to this growth are multifaceted, involving massive industrialization, technological innovation, and a strategic approach to global trade. China's economy has not just grown, it has evolved, moving from labor-intensive industries to becoming a global leader in technology and manufacturing. But economic prowess is just one side of the coin. Militarily, China has pursued a significant modernization of its forces, aiming not only to protect its burgeoning interests, but also to project its power regionally and globally. This military expansion is not merely about numbers. It's about enhancing technological capabilities and strategic reach. The implications of China's rise are profound. It challenges the existing global order, pushing against the boundaries of influence established by the United States and its allies. The question now is not whether China has risen. It's what China intends to do with its newfound power and how the world will respond to this changing tide. As we delve deeper into China's journey, we understand that its rise is not an isolated event. It's a phenomenon that affects every corner of the globe, economically, militarily, and geopolitically. Join us as we explore the milestones of this ascent and what it means for the future of international relations. China's blueprint for global dominance. In this next segment, we delve into the strategic ambitions and global initiatives that underpin China's quest for greater influence on the world stage. Central to this strategy is the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, an ambitious infrastructure and economic project that spans continents, seeking to connect Asia with Africa and Europe through land and maritime networks. Launched in 2013, the BRI represents China's vision for a new Silk Road, one that facilitates trade, fosters economic cooperation, and solidifies China's role as a global leader. But the BRI is more than an economic venture. It's a strategic tool for China to weave a web of influence, creating dependencies and alliances that extend its reach far beyond its borders. Through investments in ports, railways, and roads, China is not just exporting goods, it's exporting its influence, often in regions historically under the sway of Western powers. Technology, too, is a battlefield for influence. China's push into 5G technology and artificial intelligence marks its ambition to lead in the digital age. Through companies like Huawei and Alibaba, China is at the forefront of technological innovation, challenging the West's dominance and setting the stage for a new era of digital diplomacy. Yet, these ambitions are not without their challenges. The BRI has faced criticism for creating debt dependencies among partner countries, and China's tech giants are under scrutiny, accused of being conduits for Chinese espionage. These controversies underscore the complex web of economics, strategy, and geopolitics that China navigates as it seeks to redefine its role in the world. As we explore China's strategic ambitions and global initiatives, we uncover a nation not content with regional dominance, but determined to shape the contours of global power. The implications of these ambitions extend far beyond economics, touching on issues of sovereignty, security, and the global balance of power. A spark in the powder keg of Asia. In this pivotal section, we address the flashpoint of Taiwan, a critical issue at the heart of China's foreign policy and a potential spark for conflict in the Asia-Pacific region. Taiwan's status has been a contentious issue since the end of the Chinese Civil War in 1949, with the island governing itself independently, yet never officially recognized as separate from the People's Republic of China by Beijing. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province that must be reunited with the mainland by force if necessary. This stance is not merely rhetorical. It is backed by a significant military buildup across the Strait of Taiwan, showcasing China's readiness to assert its claims. The regular display of military might through air and naval exercises around Taiwan serves as a constant reminder of China's unyielding position. For its part, Taiwan has cultivated a robust sense of identity and democratic governance, resisting pressures from the mainland while seeking international support to maintain its de facto independence. The United States, though officially adhering to the One China policy, plays a crucial role in this dynamic, providing Taiwan with military aid and engaging in strategic ambiguity regarding its defense commitments. The Taiwan Strait, thus, emerges as a geopolitical tinderbox where the interests of China, Taiwan, and the United States converge and clash. Any miscalculation or escalation could have profound implications, not just for the parties involved, but for the entire global community, potentially drawing in other regional and global powers into a conflict of unforeseeable dimensions. As we explore the complexities of the Taiwan issue, we delve into the historical context, the current state of cross-strait relations, and the delicate balance of international diplomacy that seeks to prevent a crisis. The fate of Taiwan stands as a testament to the challenges of sovereignty, democracy, and the international order in the face of rising great power competition. America's strategic calculus in the shadow of the dragon. In this section, we shift our focus to the American perspective, exploring the United States' multifaceted response to China's ascent as a global power. The U.S. has watched China's rise with a mixture of admiration, competition, and concern, balancing economic cooperation with strategic rivalry. At the heart of this complex relationship are issues of trade, technological supremacy, and military balance in the Asia-Pacific region. Trade tensions have been a prominent feature of U.S.-China relations, with debates over tariffs, intellectual property rights, and access to markets highlighting the competitive aspects of the relationship. These economic battles are not just about numbers. They're about the rules of global commerce and the future of technological innovation. Technology and cybersecurity represent another arena of competition. The United States views China's advances in technology, particularly in telecommunications and artificial intelligence, as a challenge to its own technological dominance and a potential threat to its national security. The battle over 5G technology and the global influence of tech giants from both countries underscores the strategic importance of leading the next wave of technological innovation. Militarily, the U.S. is reevaluating its posture in the Asia-Pacific region in response to China's expanding capabilities. The American military strategy seeks to ensure freedom of navigation in the South China Sea, support allies and partners in the region, and maintain a credible deterrent across the Taiwan Strait. These efforts are aimed at preserving a balance of power that prevents any single nation from dominating Asia, to the detriment of American interests and those of its allies. The American perspective on China's rise is thus a blend of engagement and vigilance. As policymakers, strategists, and the public debate the best path forward, the United States grapples with the challenge of crafting policies that protect its interests while avoiding unnecessary confrontation. This delicate balancing act, navigating between cooperation and competition, is central to understanding the future trajectory of U.S.-China relations and, by extension, the international order in the 21st century. The global ripple effects of China's ascent. In our final section, we consider the global repercussions of China's rise, examining how its ambitions and actions are reshaping the international landscape. As China asserts itself on the world stage, its relationships with neighboring countries, developing nations, and global powers are evolving, signaling a shift towards a multipolar world order. China's Belt and Road Initiative, while creating infrastructure and economic opportunities for participating countries, also raises questions about debt sustainability and sovereignty. These projects, extending China's influence into Europe, Africa, and Latin America, illustrate the complexity of China's global engagement, offering economic growth but also fostering dependencies. The global governance system, too, feels the weight of China's ascendancy. From the United Nations to the World Trade Organization, China seeks a greater say in shaping international norms and rules. This ambition prompts a re-evaluation of global institutions' roles and the principles that guide them, challenging the liberal international order established in the post-World War II era. Environmental and climate change initiatives present another arena for global leadership. China's commitment to becoming carbon neutral by 2060 and its role in renewable energy development are critical in the global fight against climate change. However, its current status as the world's largest emitter of greenhouse gases and its continued reliance on coal power underscore the challenges ahead. The implications of China's reach for global stability and security cannot be overstated. Regional flashpoints, such as the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait, have the potential to draw in multiple countries into conflicts with far-reaching consequences. Moreover, China's strategic rivalry with the United States and its interactions with Russia, India, and the European Union will define the contours of global geopolitics for years to come. As we navigate this new era, the international community must grapple with the challenges and opportunities presented by China's ascent. The global repercussions of this shift require a concerted effort to engage in dialogue, promote mutual understanding, and forge partnerships that transcend rivalry. The path forward is one of cooperation and competition, where the stakes are nothing less than the future of the international order and the planet itself. Implications of China's rise for everyday Americans. In this concluding section, we reflect on what China's rise means for Americans, examining the implications on multiple fronts: economic, security, and societal. As we navigate through this era of transformation, understanding these changes is crucial for individuals, policymakers, and the nation as a whole. Economically, China's emergence as a global manufacturing powerhouse and technological innovator presents both challenges and opportunities for the American economy. On one hand, it has led to competitive pressures on U.S. industries, reshaping job markets and prompting debates on trade policies and intellectual property rights. On the other hand, it opens avenues for collaboration in sectors like renewable energy and digital commerce, potentially driving innovation and growth. Security concerns loom large, with China's military modernization and strategic ambitions in the Asia-Pacific, raising questions about regional stability and the future of U.S.-China strategic deterrence. The security implications extend beyond traditional warfare, encompassing cybersecurity threats and the need for robust defenses against espionage and intellectual property theft. On a societal level, China's rise prompts a re-evaluation of America's role in the world and the values it promotes. It challenges Americans to consider how to engage with a rising power whose political system and values differ markedly from their own. This moment calls for a thoughtful dialogue on the principles that should guide U.S. foreign policy, including issues of human rights, democracy, and international cooperation, charting the future in a world transformed. As we conclude our journey through the intricate landscape of China's rise and its implications for global power dynamics, it becomes clear that we stand at a crossroads in history. The rise of China is not just a story of economic growth or military expansion. It's a narrative that touches every aspect of global affairs, challenging us to rethink our assumptions about power, sovereignty, and international cooperation. This exploration, brought to you by Geoland, has aimed to peel back the layers of mainstream narratives, presenting an unvarnished look at the complexities of global geopolitics. Geoland is committed to delivering exclusive content that dives deep into the truth behind the headlines. In a world where mainstream media often shy away from the full scope of these stories, our channel stands as a beacon for those seeking to understand the real dynamics shaping our world. As an anonymous platform, Geoland operates free from the constraints that might silence author voices. Our mission is to share insights and perspectives that are often overlooked or suppressed, bringing to light the stories that matter to informed citizens everywhere. Every share, every like, and every subscription not only helps our channel grow, but reinforces our ability to bring you more content that makes a difference. We understand that the path to truth is not always easy, and it's a journey we don't take lightly. Your support empowers us to keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep delivering the content you deserve. Together, we can navigate the complexities of our times, armed with knowledge and a commitment to uncovering the truth. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Remember, in the quest for understanding, every perspective counts, and every voice has the power to illuminate the truth. Stay curious, stay engaged, and help us continue this important work by sharing our content and joining our community. Together, we can make a difference, one truth at a time.